Today, we are diving into a really fascinating and honestly pretty counterintuitive trend. People who are choosing to completely vanish from the internet. Yeah, let's get right into it.
I mean, think about it for a second. You've definitely done this. You search for an old friend, a new coworker, maybe someone you just met, and you get, well, nothing. Zip. No social media, no tagged photos, not a single public trace. It's like they're a digital ghost. How is that even possible these days?
And that's exactly the term for it, the digital ghost. A person who is just conspicuously and almost always intentionally absent from the online world that pretty much all of us live in. This is a huge contradiction, right? I mean, we're constantly being told to build our personal brand, share our lives, connect. So why would anybody choose to be invisible? What could you possibly gain by just opting out of the whole thing?
To really understand the why, we first have to look at the world that they're choosing to leave behind. For the last, decade or so, we've all been living in what experts call the economy of attention. So in this economy, your value, your status, it's all been measured by these really public yardsticks. How many followers do you have? How many likes did that last post get? Basically, how visible are you? For a very long time, the bigger those numbers, the higher your status. It was as simple as that.
But this is where the story really starts to pivot. People are starting to question that whole equation. Does being constantly available, constantly posting, constantly visible, does that actually equal real influence? Or is it all just noise?
And you know, that one question is leading to a massive shift. A new, much quieter, and you could argue, way more powerful status symbol is starting to emerge from all that digital chatter. So what is this new symbol? It's digital privacy. Yeah. We used to think of privacy as a right, something that needs to be protected, but now it's being completely reframed as a luxury. The ability to control your own story, to be the gatekeeper of what people know about you, that has become the ultimate power move.
And this quote just hits the nail on the head. Choosing privacy isn't about hiding. It's a signal. It tells the world you don't need constant validation from the attention economy. It's a choice that creates this aura of mystery, of, well, being elite.
Okay, so how does this actually work? Why is mystery so darn powerful? Let's break down the psychology behind it.
It really builds in three key stages. First, you create scarcity. In a world of infinite content, your personal life and your thoughts suddenly become a very limited resource. Second, that's scarcity. It invites intrigue. It's just human nature, right? We are fascinated by what we can't easily see. And finally, it signals control. You're not a product to be endlessly consumed anymore. You are the one who decides who gets a piece of your story, and that is an incredibly powerful place to be.
So, what does all this mean for us? For you and me, and how we think about our own online presence, or maybe our absence? Let's try and tie it all together.
Here are the most important things to walk away with. The old rules of online status are being completely rewritten. Privacy is quickly becoming the new premium good. And that means every time you choose not to post something, you're actually making a power move. In a world where literally everyone is shouting, your silence, your carefully controlled absence, that can be the loudest message of all.
And I'm going to leave you with this final thought to chew on. We've all heard that saying, if you're not paying for the product, you are the product. Your data, your attention, that's the currency. So the real question becomes, in this new economy, what does it truly mean when you decide you are no longer for sale?